Let me thank the governor of Enugu State, His Excellency uh, uh, Chief Peter Mbah. I've been here on the request of the governor because of his passion for this infrastructure of the federal government in Enugu State. So I've been here for more than 10 times. And I told him that he puts mild pressure, but it's a deep one. So we are the artisan where we had two collapsed bridges, last year. And he went to see Mr. President, and President directed immediately for this work to be done. This work is being done by CCECC, and I must commend them very, very highly for the quality of work and the speed. This is the speed that Enugu governor desires, and he's very happy with this. And I also say that by his demand, the president also put a bypass, because when these two bridges collapsed, the entire routes in Enugu State township, they were all destroyed. And I want to thank the governor that the moment we put a bypass there, temporary one, he had to rebuild all the destroyed roads, and I sympathize with him. So also on this stretch, we have the CGC doing a total of 61 kilometers from the, is it something triangle? What do they call it? Naira Triangle, and then down to Low Panther. I think they have less than 2 kilometers on the average to complete one carriageway. And then we know we have funding problems, and they still have another 61 kilometers to complete the route completely. And then if they do that, it will be a smooth drive all the way to Aba, where Arab Contractor is working. And then after the stretch of Arab Contractor, which is remaining about average of 5.6 kilometers, then you get the CCCC, which is 43 kilometers all the way from Port Harcourt to Aba. Out of this, about 10 kilometers, both left and right, it's been done. So we have less than 33 kilometers over there. So these are the sections that are left. So on the demand of the governor of Enugu State, that they can complete the 61 kilometer, because it's giving him a lot of tough time. The stakeholders of Southeast are, on his neck on how they should be completed. And so he has spoken to me severally. I've looked at our budgetary provision, and in line with the president's, directive, we don't have money to refund, but we agree that our HDMI, that is Highway Development and Management Initiative, which we are practicing, which is, in other words, PPP arrangement, we can deploy that. And so we are going to do a meeting with CGC on Wednesday, and find out two options. If they cannot continuously finish the project within the next 1 year, and then we'll be paying them on milestone completion as directed by Federal Executive Council last week, then we may allow Enugu State governor to do it, and that way we, relieve the burden of our people. We also have inspected the flyover at Emene, the depot there, attracted also by the governor of Enugu State from Mr. President. That job is ongoing, and I can say it's about 40% done. And we're happy that we are doing that flyover, because the governor on his own undertook to do the dualization of Enugu-Abakaliki Road, 24 kilometers. And the work is ongoing, and it's a very fantastic network. So it's a challenge, to federal government. And that's why you see the people doing the flyover, the component of that dualization, day and night, they're working. And let me also say that the entire other stretch down to Abakaliki towards Ogoja is also been awarded, less this 24 kilometer that the governor is graciously doing. And it's a big relief for us. And the work is moving very, very fast and very, very nice. And then we went to the job that MTN is doing on tax credit, which is the Enugu Onisha. This Enugu Onisha and Enugu Port Harcourt, they are the Enugu Abakaliki. There are three key projects that are very dear to, the people of Southeast. and the president has given very serious, adequate attention, and then the governor of Enugu State has also, complemented the efforts of the president in the development of the sections. We saw that in Abapa sections, over 3 kilometers is being blocked by RCC, which is the subcontractor MTN. There was a time I was coming, even with security forces, I had to stay there for 1 hour. So I imagine what people are passing through. Imagine the sleepless night of the governor of Enugu State. So we've agreed, and I've called the contractor. By Tuesday, they don't start work. We were going to remove the barricade. It's better to be alive and be talking than to be dead, because the suffering there is just simply too much. And I sympathize with the governor of Enugu State, for that. We also agreed that the flyover that he wants to do, the component of Enugu Onisha, he has already concluded with the subcontractor working firm. I say, yes, we get involved for him to go ahead, fund it, and then the MTN, we have to refund the Enugu State government. So we're doing a meeting on Wednesday to conclude that, and his governor is going to send his people. And I want to thank him very, very highly. He's also willing to do that 3 kilometer up to P Junction. He is willing to put the weir in, and I will allow him to put the weir in if by Tuesday RCC is not remobilized to the site, because people are really suffering over there. And I want to commend him, the numerous jobs he's doing in Enugu State. And he's going to be boom, in this state by the strategic infrastructure and noiseless infrastructure that he's making. But by the time he completes this infrastructure, it's going to be a lot of noise. The infrastructure will make the loudest noise, in Southeast. I was very, 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 enthused when we got to P Junction, and he had concluded, efforts to mobilize contractors to dualize 42 kilometers down to Nsukka and down to Bula for there. And it makes me very happy, because the president, one of the legacy projects of the president, is passing through that to Bolaf, coming from Cross River to Ebonyi to Benue, crossing that section and then going to Kogi, Nasarawa, and meaning that if you just put your vehicle at that to be within 4 hours, but let him know that it's all going to take away all your airport activities, because there's no need of flying for 1 hour to Abuja than to just follow this route for 4 hours. And let me commend you, Your Excellency, Mr. Governor of Enugu State. After election, we should stop deceiving the people about party. We should commit to the promises we made while we were campaigning. And that is simply what he's doing. Governor, I thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
We are committed to your vision.
Thank you,
and
so
we are in partnership with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We cannot end this without commending what the minister is doing, not just to the Southeast, but to the entire country. We want to say that we're truly proud to have him as one of ours, as one of our sons who have shown competence. We can see that the federal roads across this country is gaining attention in a very special way. So he's really making us proud as a people. So we want to thank him so much. Thank you.